Good morning and welcome to Sports at Sunrise, where you get your morning sports opinions. My name is Caleb. That is Geeky. How are you this morning?
I'm tired.
Time to wake up.
No,
It's time to talk sports at sunrise.
I don't want to.
Okay. Anyways, that does it here.
All right, there's another episode. Cheers, I guess.
Okay.
My computer's.
We good?
I think so.
Alright. We'll start off in the sport where you shoot a ball. Paul George looked like he was in his prime. With 39 and 5.
Paul George sucks.
He had 39 and 6.
So?
Your GOAT could never.
I think he could.
Rudy Gobert could not.
Definitely not my goat.
Yes, he is. I said so.
I don't think you get to decide this information.
I did. Do you know why? Because I'm Caleb.
Yeah, that's not good enough. Did you, real quick, while we're in the NBA and I'm moving on from Paul George because no one cares, congrats, you did one good thing in the last 3 years, 10 out of 10. Did you see the clip of, it was Amon Shumpert talking about the Lakers?
No.
And he was like, because they asked him, I guess, like, are the Lakers contenders? And he just goes, would you be asking me that if they only had Luka? They're like, well, probably not. And it's like, right. Because of course they're contenders. Because LeBron's right over there. I love Amon Shumpert, dude.
That's...
I need somebody to go to bat for me as hard as Amon goes to bat for LeBron.
Yeah, I was going to say, I will say this. If they did just have Luka, they'd still be asking that question for two reasons.
No, because if they only had Luka, the Lakers would suck.
Dallas, the last few years, proves that otherwise. Especially
Untrue.
because Kyrie were hurt.
Before Kyrie, he had other really good teammates. He just didn't have another superstar.
Kristaps Porzingis
is better than everyone on the Lakers, not named LeBron.
Okay, so Austin Reeves died.
Yeah, I don't like Austin Reeves.
What?
So, yeah.
What?
I
Respect
don't
Jared
support
Vanderbilt.
every random white dude. I don't
Respect Jared Vanderbilt.
No.
Respect Marcus Smart.
No. But also, I'm not respecting Timberwolves legend Jared Vanderbilt.
Respect Luke Kennard.
No.
Respect Rui Hachimura.
No.
Respect Maxey Kleber.
Well, that's a former Dallas teammate, but still no.
Exactly, and Maxey Kleber got serious playtime in Dallas.
True. But, yeah, I'm not going to respect Jake LaRavia either.
Yeah, no, you should.
I'm not going to respect...
Who the fuck are you?
DeAndre Ayton. I'm not going to respect Jackson
I'm not,
Hayes.
because there's only one person in this world who I think still respects DeAndre Ayton.
Is it you? Do you still respect DeAndre
I still respect DeAndre Ayton. Because I think if he is in the right situation, he will be fine. And I get you're about to say, but he's on a team with Luka and LeBron. What's a better situation for a center? And you'd be right in 90% of cases. I just don't think that one of those cases is DeAndre Ayton.
Well, that's because DeAndre Ayton's not good at being a center or good at anything on a basketball court.
No, because he's not asked to do what DeAndre Ayton does.
What's he good at?
Scoring in the post and then being a dominant post player. What's he not do? Oh, he can't, back someone down and make a move if the ball's not in his hands 90% of the time.
Sure.
But
he's not dominant enough as an offensive player in the post to make up for the fact that he's an awful defensive center.
Dominate and respect it.
He doesn't dominate enough. You could give him his own team and just let him back people down every second of every game, and he'd never get a 40-point game.
I think he has had a 40-point game.
I don't accept it.
So I know he had 36 last year at some point. Let's see. DeAndre Ayton, do not let me down. Oh, apparently Yeah, he has a 50-point game.
No, he does not.
Against the Pacers.
Well, that doesn't count. Actually, to be fair, we can't say that. I did see the stupid argument when it came to Bam's 83-point game, where they're like, well, these guys, everybody else had to face a real NBA team, unlike what Bam did. And that's just like not true. Every scoring record game or like super high scoring game like that is always against one of the worst teams in the league.
So Bam was asked about that because they play the Wizards again. It might have been today even. No, I think they play them. They play them coming up. And Bam was asked about what his approach is going to be. And you know what his response was? Oh, if I play really aggressive, I might get 40 free throws again.
It's true.
And he wouldn't care because he's like, hey, if they're going to just foul me and we can win the game, I'll shoot free throws. Did you see Dang from Milwaukee had 36 and 10? Osame Dang, who was a former top 12 pick in the NBA draft.
No, I don't think anybody saw that.
I only did because I'm looking at the box scores. Jokic had his normal Jokic game. Wemby had a 40 and 18 game.
Woohoo.
Because that's what Wemby does.
Against the Clippers, it doesn't count.
The Thunder killed the Lakers.
Unsurprising. Lakers can't keep up.
With everyone playing.
Yeah, the Lakers can't keep up. We kind of knew that.
No.
I don't know. None of these basketball games as like actual games seem that interesting to me. I think the Wolves are officially out of, like, they can still fight for the 4 seed and maybe even the 3 seed, but they're out on that. They're not playing good, which is a problem. Having your worst stretch of the season right before the playoffs isn't good timing.
I mean, you'll play. Yeah, if I was you guys, I'd want the Picture to stay as is.
Fair.
Because you get round 1 Lakers.
Right.
You want that to be how it stays. I would want Denver. I would want to play the Lakers round 1, and not mess with it. That's risky because at the end of the day, you're playing LeBron and Luka, which you never really want to just say, okay, we'll satisfy with playing LeBron and Luka. But
we
at
are
the
satisfied.
Same,
they might have LeBron, but we got Jaden McDaniels.
If he's healthy.
Hush your face.
But both those teams have injury issues right now. Anthony Edwards is hurt and eligible for postseason awards.
I mean, sorry. I think, I don't know, the way they've done this, like, you have to play a certain number of games and there's no leeway, there's no basis for anything. It's just you have to have, it's not even just played a certain number of games, it's played a certain number of minutes in a certain number of games. That's really stupid.
I think it's 20 for the major awards.
You have to have played in 20 minutes in all of the 65 games. That's really stupid.
I think, and this is how I feel about it, is they are too cutthroat with it. The entire purpose of the rule was to stop people from just resting. There's a big difference between an extended injury that takes time out of a season. Like, if it's a one-off game versus you're out 2 weeks with a hamstring injury. Those are two very different things. I know, like, that's why Luka's the other guy who just because he got hurt against the Thunder, didn't play tonight, and he is also ineligible for awards. His team's going to fight it. I don't think Anthony Edwards' team is going to fight, and you and I talked about this before. One of those two is trying to fight for the MVP chances to stay alive. Anthony Edwards would be, compiling for a second or third team spot. I don't think Ant's worried about second or third team All NBA to make a scene out of it. I did see a funny tweet of, if Luka cares this much, he should just not play in the postseason to protest.
I don't think he should.
Right?
I don't think that should happen.
Anyways, NCAA Women's Final Four.
Oh, we got the Final Four.
Well, only one game's over. Sadly, UConn did lose tonight to South Carolina.
Really?
Did you not see what happened after the game?
I didn't see any of that.
Gino and Don went at it after the game.
Okay.
Apparently, it was about a handshake.
Uh-huh.
I think it looked like they were trying to handshake. I don't know if Gino didn't appreciate how Don or something. Gino started it. But apparently, there's also yelling about the refs and stuff with that. If you look at the stats, you'll understand why Gino is not happy with the officiating.
I don't know. One team having more free throws does not mean the officiating's bad. Just in general. I didn't watch this game, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But you can't be like, well, they got more free throws than us. Well, were you fouling them more than they were fouling you?
According to Twitter, I didn't watch the game. I was out doing stuff. According to Twitter, it felt like was very soft on one end, and one side it was harder to get calls. Because it ended up being a 16 free throw differential. And one of the girls had 10 free throws, which is more than UConn had alone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. How do you feel? Because you fully came in and said, like, there's no world where UConn loses, right?
I didn't say there's no world. I said I very much think UConn will win it because they've been blowing everyone out, and then Don Staley said, hold my beer.
No, run back the tape. I think you said.
I didn't say there's no way. But I really thought this was UConn's year to win again. I thought they were going to go back-to-back and have a big streak. I should have known they won it last year. They weren't going to go back-to-back and go undefeated. They went to 421 days without losing a game. I should have known. That's on me for not knowing better.
I don't know. I think it bodes well for my UCLA's going to win it all pick at this point.
It does. Actually, we'll see. Texas upset. Let's go. Even though they're, I think, currently losing.
I was going to say Texas, big comeback, I guess.
Yeah. We'll see. Do you want to go baseball or football? Next.
Let's go football.
Football.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the smaller deal. Trayvon Walker signs a massive extension with Jacksonville. 4 years, $110 million contract, 77 guaranteed. It's AAV, I think, and I think it's not AAV, but the average cost is $27.5 million, which is the exact amount of career sacks Trayvon Walker has.
It's AAV as what?
It's not AAV, but it's average hit towards them. This is not from between signing bonus and everything. Not what's actually going to be on their cap space. It's $27.5 million effectively is what he's getting. Obviously, AAV against the team is different.
Yeah.
But
and the fact that only so much of it is guaranteed, which is what that actually matters.
Yes, but his average, if you just look at year-to-year basis of what he will be getting, is $27.5 million. So I only know that because it was pointed out he has 27.5 career sacks also.
Interesting. I don't get extending him.
I do.
I don't, because he's been fine. But money-wise, if we just look at the guarantees, it's not the worst. But it's a lot for a guy who's never been uber productive as a pass rusher. And while he's good in the run game, he's not that good in the run game. Like, you're paying a lot for a mediocre player at this point.
I don't think he's mediocre.
He is exactly Jadeveon Clowney paired up next to J.J. Watt. Where you go, oh wow, he looks really good because nobody on the defense nobody on the offense cares about his existence because they're all worried about Josh Hines Allen actually doing damage because Josh Hines Allen is actually good at the position they play.
I don't think it's as big of an open because if you look, it's AAV. It's not going to be much on the books for him though.
No, I know. I think it's about the same as Adefa Owa, but that's the thing. I think Adefa Owa is a better player.
But hold on, let me just take out. It's effectively, he has 77 million guarantees. It's effectively on their books a 4-year, $33 million contract.
I guess that makes it a lot better.
If you take out the guarantees, it's just 4-year, 33 on their books. He doesn't get all of the signing bonus so you could argue it's 4 years, 60 mil. But
that does make it better.
His AAV is they loaded him up in signing bonus. So it's a lot of the people saying overpay and not realizing almost all of his contract is
interesting. That's an interesting way to do it.
Yes, they paid him like that. But let's see if they have the updated numbers on his cap hit.
I'm sure they don't.
Because it was signed a while ago. That's why I'm wondering. Not yet.
Well, let's move on from that.
Cousins signs a massive contract in Las Vegas.
Yeah. I don't get why Vegas is paying him so much. There could not have been a market for Cuzzo like that.
Did you see the other thing? There's a 1 year out in the contract.
Right.
So it's effectively a 1 year, 20 mil deal.
Correct. Kirk Cousins is not worth $20 million as the husk that he is. You gonna go pay Carson Wentz $20 million because he was effectively a better quarterback than Kirk last year?
No, but if you have nowhere else you want to spend and you have the money, you want to guarantee you get Cook.
But like, you could have guaranteed you got him by offering him $5 million and saying sign somewhere better. At least in Vegas, there's a world where he plays football. There is not a world where he plays football signing with any other team in the NFL currently. Especially if the Raiders aren't actually sold on Mendoza. I'm not saying they aren't. I have no basis for that. I just hope they're not, because I don't know. I don't think Mendoza's that good.
I see why they did it.
Why'd they do it?
They're effectively paying him $12 million this year. Because Atlanta has to cover the first 9. It has to cover 8.7. So effectively, they're paying Cook 1 year, $11.3 million. And of his 20 mil, 10 mil of that is signing bonus. So effectively, this year they're paying Kirk Cousins 1.3 mil off their own books.
I mean, I guess he still has a bigger cap hit than signing bonus does still affect cap hit
a little.
But I get what you're saying.
But they aren't as affected on the books as they aren't affected by even 10 mil under the books.
Sure.
And I'm telling you right now, they're going to take the 1 year out. I'm telling you, they only signed the 5-year deal So they have the 1 year out and then they have a second year out. It's just that 1 to 2 year gap, 60 mil.
Yeah. Strange.
Yeah. Anyways, baseball. Want to talk Rockies?
I mean, do I wanna? No. First, actually, Juan Soto might be seriously hurt. He got pulled in the first inning of today's Mets game. That's crazy. That's not good.
Oh no.
Hey, we like Juan Soto.
I know. I like Juan Soto. Soto shuffle.
But yeah. So the Rockies, they did not open up Coors Field well. The Phillies finally figured out how to play baseball, which is unfortunate. Because, Schwarber and Bryce Harper both remembered how to hit baseball. Bryce Harper does love playing at Coors. If he didn't hate the Rockies so much, I'd say we should try to trade for him. He hates this team, but God, does that man love Coors. I don't know why, but he does. Aaron Nola apparently has figured out how to pitch at altitude, which is fun. Michael Lorenzen signed with the Rockies because he wanted to pitch at Coors. That's not the way to prove you wanted to be here. 3 innings, 12 hits, 9 earned runs.
Do you know what my favorite tweet was about this game?
Go ahead.
Someone tweeted, "Can we add a rule in MLB if you want to go somewhere to pitch at their home place and you have a horrible debut, you have to pay the team back some of your money because what the fuck did I just watch?"
You know what? That's fair. Other things for the Rockies. Jake McCarthy still does not deserve to be playing baseball. It genuinely pisses me off that man was in the home openers lineup and Jordan Beck was not. Jordan Beck has undoubtedly been your second best offensive player so far this year, behind Ezekiel Tovar, who, shocker, the best player on your team has been your best player. Congratulations. I'm surprised. I don't get it. The way they're handling the lineup as a whole is really confusing.
Yeah.
Mickey Moniak's back though, but for Mickey Moniak to come back, you sent down Ryan Ritter, who was playing well, instead of getting rid of, I don't know, Edouard Julien, who isn't good and probably shouldn't have made this team anyways. That feels the Rockies said that they weren't just going to hand jobs to the young guys. They were going to make them compete with other players. But it also feels like at some point you're going to get the job because even though you're playing worse, you're the more experienced guy, and I hate that. That's bad.
Yeah.
I do want to shout out guy I've never heard of, Valente Beloso.
Right?
Who pitched 6 innings, only gave up 1 hit. So, hey, maybe he should get Michael Lorenzen's job and money.
Yeah, you know what's funny? One of them pitched 3 innings. One of them pitched 6. They both pitched 77 pitches.
That's funny. But yeah.
Is he a bullpen guy? Is he normally a starter who they're like, we're just going to go let you go?
I have no idea. Genuinely, prior to this, I had never heard of him. And
where was he last year? This guy does not look 26 years old. Oh, he was in Miami last year.
Did he actually play for them? Oh,
yeah, he went 1-4.
Yeah, he was not good for Miami last year. I can't tell if he's supposed to be a starter or not, but that seems unimportant. He's started 19 out of the 45 games he's appeared in, so he's like a bullpen guy, but also a spot starter. Yeah. He exists. That's the best I can give you. He is what Chase Dollander is doing right now, but that's just what his career is. His career is what we're forcing our top prospect to do right now.
Yeah. You want to talk about something more positive on the Rocky side?
Ezekiel Tovar has a 7-game hit streak going.
At least we won the series with the Blue Jays.
I mean, the series with the Blue Jays, the Rockies did, so they won their first series in April this year. Last year, it took them until June to win their first series. So, we'll take this.
You know what someone tweeted? Someone tweeted, how the fuck did the Blue Jays lose to this team? The first comment was a Blue Jays fan is, they're not real. We need to stop losing this thing of the Rockies suck. Those monsters are good. We then lose 10-1.
The Rockies aren't a bad team. Genuinely, I know today looks bad, but sometimes...
That just happens in baseball.
The Phillies also just like Coors. Like...
When
many of their hitters are designed to play at Coors.
When you have Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper back-to-back,
yeah.
If you put something in the zone that they can make okay contact with, you better hope it doesn't hit a car.
Yeah.
You know, the bullpen's been great for the Rockies, at least.
That's true. The Rockies bullpen has been really good. And Ezekiel Tovar is like... actively the best shortstop in the National League right now. I can't say the best shortstop in baseball. Unfortunately, Bobby Witt Jr. exists.
Yeah.
But
I mean, even if you look at, like, our starters have been great outside of one dude.
I mean, not exactly. The starters have struggled. Quintana wasn't good. Kyle Freeland's been awesome.
Freeland's been great.
And Sagano was awesome. Who's the other guy that got lit up, though?
We haven't really been lit up.
No, Ryan Feltner was good. He just got hurt. So, yeah, Lorenzen and Quintana, the actual two biggest pitcher signings we had, they suck. Sagano, who everybody said would suck, was awesome. And Feltner and Freeland were actually good. Yeah. Unsurprising.
Now let Dolan just start. Let's not do that.
Honestly,
against the Phillies.
With Quintana,
not against the Phillies. Not against the Phillies. Not against the Phillies.
Let Dolander start tomorrow. Give me Chase Dolander while I'm there. The last time I watched Dolander start when I was there, he went 7 innings and gave up 1 hit. Give me Chase Dolander.
I don't want that.
That 1 hit was a home run, but we're not going to talk about it.
I don't want that for him.
I do. Out of the frying pan into the fire. Let's go. Figure it out. Sink or swim, buddy. Sink or swim.
Do you know how that would go? Hold on. Let me...
I got taught how to swim.
Before I... you know what would happen, right? He'd be at like the 4th inning. He'd 3-pitch Crawford strikeout, 3-pitch Trey Turner strikeout. He'd be 1 pitch away on Schwarber. He'd be like, 1 pitch away, strikes up. This about to be a monumental, and here goes Schwarber left field.
Yeah, probably. But I don't know. Outside of that, the Dodgers are still good. The Brewers are still good. The Marlins still look good, so I don't know what to do with that. The Padres suck, which is interesting. The Yankees are still good.
Shit,
nobody's surprised.
Suck.
Hey, the White Sox, what did they do now?
It's the run differential that got me.
Oh, yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad.
Negative 30.
But hey, Murakami's good, so they got something going for them over there in Chicagoland.
He should have come here.
Yeah, knowing that the Rockies were in on Murakami and seeing how good he's been makes me sad.
Imagine if I had Murakami.
Especially since, the Rockies went out of their way, struggling to find a first baseman. I know TJ Rumfield has been good this year, but I'd rather have Murakami. Or just put Murakami as our DH and have Rumfield still playing first.
Or the other way around. I don't care. Give me both.
Fair. Could have had both. You know what I think the hang-up was? Cargo wouldn't sign off on giving him number 5.
Is that what it was?
No, I'm just pretending. I think that's funny.
Respect Cargo. Cargo, my goat.
More people should. He was so good, man.
Cargo's how I grew up with baseball. He was one of the big 3. He was part of my big 3 growing up.
Cargo, Tulo, and who?
Nolan.
Oh, fair.
And then Blackman made that Mount Rushmore.
True. Don't forget about Chuck Nasty.
Chuck Nasty.
Incredible nickname.
One of the best. Do you know Joji's on a vacation far away?
True. It does make me sad every time I go to the Coors Field and don't hear that song now.
something different about every fan in that stadium singing it.
Yeah. It's like the who is the Phillies guy who just hit a grand slam the other night right after the whole crowd was singing his song like that?
I don't.
Bryson Stott just did that. That's who it was.
I don't like people who have,
Yeah.
just singable walk-up songs.
Yeah, his song is A-OK by
Oh, living
Ty
in a
Verdez
big
and
old world.
Yeah, that's the song that the entire stadium was singing, and then he hit a grand slam, which that has to feel awesome.
I'm watching it
But
right
all
now.
right.
I can't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, why do they have everyone who can hit the baseball really hard?
Yeah. But
You have anything else you want to talk about?
I do not. Do you?
Yes, actually.
Oh.
Live sports update.
Live sports update.
A record's been broken.
Uh-oh.
Cooper
Good or
Flagg's
bad?
the first teenager to score 50 points in an NBA basketball game.
Interesting. Okay.
Dropped 51 tonight against the Magic in a loss.
Crazy.
Clay also had 18 and tried to help him. So did Brandon Williams at 23. The rest of that team just sucks. Which shows how good Luka was, because Luka had this team competing for the playoffs last year, pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyways, that does it here at Sports at Sunrise. We hope you have an outstanding day, and bye!